Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for the second paycheck of January. For this paycheck, I'm going to be stuffing a total of $2,191. So let's get started with my bills binder. So starting off with my car payment is getting a total of $242. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 1 and 2. Okay, so my car payment is at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 1 and 2. So 542 in my car payment. Next, I have my Target card, and that is getting $70, and I don't have an envelope for that, so I'm just going to take the money and put it to the side. So 70 is going into that. Next, I have my American Express card, and that is getting $50, and I also don't have an envelope for that, so that's just going to be put to the side. Next, I have Spotify, and Spotify is getting $5. Spotify is at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15 in Spotify. Those ones are very difficult to count since they're very crisp. Next, I have Verizon, and Verizon is getting $30. So 20 and 30. So Verizon is at 50, 100, 120, 130, and 135. So 135 in Verizon. Next, I have my Kindle Unlimited, and that is getting $12, and I don't have an envelope for that, so the money will just be put to the side. So I have $10, $11, and $12. Next, I have Apple Storage, and Apple Storage is getting a total of $10. So Apple Storage is at 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Next, I have my Citi card, and that's not getting anything. My Chase credit card is getting a total of $70. So 50, 70. Next, I have my car insurance, and that is getting a total of $100. Car insurance is at 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So I have 445 in my car insurance. And then I have my parents, and they're getting $200. So parents is at 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 370, 390, and 400. And then next, I owe my sister money, $294 total, so I budgeted that out for this paycheck. So I'm just going to take that money and put it to the side for her. So it's going to be 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, and then 4 ones, so there should be $294. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 291, 92, 93, and 94. So that is for my sister. And then now for my cash envelope, starting off with gas, it is getting a total of 120. It's going to be 2 50s and 2 10s. So gas is at 50, 100, 110, and 120. Next, I have groceries, and groceries is getting $80, and that's going to be in all 20s. So I have 20, 40, 60, and 80 in restaurants. Next I have restaurants, and restaurants is getting $50, and that's going to be 2 20s and a 10. So restaurants is at 20, 40, and 50. Next is spending, and spending is getting $50, and it's also going to be 2 20s and a 10. So I have 20, 40, and 50 in spending. Next up is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is at 50, and that's going to be 2 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, and 50 in miscellaneous. And then fun is getting $80, and that's going to be in all 20s. So fun is at 20, 40, 60, and 80. And that is all for my cash envelopes. Now for my sinking funds. Okay, so starting off with toiletries. Toiletries is getting $11. So 10 and 11. Okay, so toiletries is at 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So 70 in toiletries. Next I have beauty, and beauty is getting $50, and that's going to be a 50. Beauty is at 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, and 200. So 200 in beauty. Next I have hair, and it is getting $5. So hair is at 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 155, 160, 165, and 170. So 170 in hair. Medical or health is getting $5. So it is at 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Clothing is not getting anything. Birthdays is getting $100. And that's all it has. Christmas is getting $50. Christmas is at 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 250 in birthdays. Or sorry, 250 in Christmas. Adventures is getting $10. Adventures is at 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. So $75 in adventures. Next I have travel, and travel is getting $20. So travel is at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 90 in travel. Next I have tattoo, and it is not getting anything. Car tags is getting $20. So car tags is at 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So $45 in car tags. Next up is cart maintenance, and cart maintenance is getting $10. So cart maintenance is at 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 285, 290, 295, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 320 in a cart maintenance. Next I have family fun, and it is getting $10. So family fun is at 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. Next I have wants, and it is getting $10. So wants is at 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Next I have LCSW, and it is getting $40. So 20 and 40. LCSW is at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and $80. Okay, and that is all for my sinking funds. Now for my savings. Okay, so for my savings, starting off with my savings envelope, I'm going to be stuffing a total of $20. So first I'm going to color in one of these tomatoes. Okay, so 20 going into savings. Okay, so my savings is at 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. So 290 in my savings. Okay, next I have my emergency fund, and it is getting $30. Okay, so I'm going to color this in first. So it's getting 30. Okay. So 20 and 30. So my emergency fund is at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 10, 5, and 10. So 110 in my emergency fund. Okay. Next I have retirement, and it is getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. Retirement is at 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. Okay. Next I have the 26-week savings challenge, and I'm going to be doing $55. So I'm gonna cross that off. And do 55, so 50 and 5, and I'm just going to add that in here. Next I have the deck of savings, and it is going to be getting $100. And that's just going to be a 100. Okay, so the deck of savings challenge is at 100, 150, and 155. So 155 in this challenge. And then I'm going to actually be picking out on camera my next number that I'm going to be stuffing for that challenge. So let me do that really quick, and then we can do my 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so for the deck of savings, I've done the 50, and then I'm doing this 100. So I'm just gonna put it on top. So these are my completed cards. And then I'm going to just pick a number at random or a card at random. It's kind of hard to pick one. I'm just gonna do one of these. I guess I'm gonna do 100 again. And then this one has a calculator. So that means that I have to round up by 5. So I'm gonna have to do $105. So I'm gonna just put this right behind it. And next time I'm gonna be doing 105. Okay, so now for my 100 envelope challenge. I'm stuffing these envelopes here. So starting off with 49. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. So 49 going in here. Next I have envelope 33. So 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So I have 20, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Okay. Next I have envelope 37. So 20, 30, 5, 6, and 7. So 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. Okay. And then lastly, I have envelope 10. Okay. And then now I'm going to pick 4 envelopes to stuff next time. So I have number 6, number 47, number 93, and number 30. So next time I will be stuffing 30 and 93, 47, and 6. Okay, and that is all for my cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for the second paycheck of January. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.